Experts say mercury contamination has been a problem on the Penobscot River for years, but now an effort is underway in Orrington to help contain it. News Center Maine's Akua DeVal takes a closer look at the cleanup and what it could mean for the river's future.
It's a project decades in the making.
We're not talking about doing something, we're actually out getting things done.
Targeting mercury, experts say, has contaminated the Penobscot River for more than half a century. Crews are spreading a 4 to 6 inch layer of clean sand across more than 6 acres of the river to cover contaminated sediment.
Fish and birds and other things eat the things that live in the sediment.
The river became contaminated after the former Orrington plant began releasing large amounts of mercury into the Penobscot River in the late 1960s. Project manager Lori Gorton says mercury can quickly move through the food chain, remaining in the environment for years.
If they eat something that has mercury, they pick up the mercury, and if something eats them, they pick up the mercury. So this is cleaning up the bottom of the food chain.
There's been talk of this and discussions and legal fights for 20 plus years. And we're finally getting to where we can have some action.
The effort is part of a larger Penobscot River cleanup plan following a 2022 settlement with Mallinckrodt US LLC, which now owns the former Orrington site. This latest cleanup happening more than 2 decades after the Maine People's Alliance sued Mallinckrodt over mercury contamination.
This is going to do a tremendous amount to help the river recover. So they're just getting started on some of the capping projects, and then we'll test to see how effective those are.
The work comes as the Maine Department of Environmental Protection sues Mallinckrodt over unfinished cleanup at the former Orrington site. A spokesperson for Mallinckrodt writing in part, "More than $280 million has been spent on extensive remediation, and the site now meets or exceeds cleanup standards used in environmental remediation projects across Maine, and the U.S. engineering reviews demonstrate the site is protective of human health and the environment." Gorton says the lawsuit and sand capping work are separate. If the pilot is successful, she says the approach could eventually be used to cap more than 100 additional acres of contaminated mudflats in the area.
The facility itself, where we are now, and about North Bucksport. So each cove will be surveyed to check to see what the mercury levels are and whether they're suitable for capping.
The site will be monitored for several years to see how well the sand cap holds up before expanding the cleanup. In Orrington, Akua DeVal, News Center Maine.